Ladies and gents, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are doing it. We are diving into XRP. This is the coin everyone's been talking about. It's had a massive breakout recently. So I'm here to share not only the latest updates, including Ripple's confirmed meeting with Donald Trump early November, and Gary Gensler stating he would step down in January on the 20th. Following Trump's inauguration, but also why I personally liked it, why I bought it, and why I think it's different from other coins. So I'll also discuss some key levels that I'm watching. If I were trading it right now, what I would be doing, my plan for that. But before we jump in, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more market content. And if you're wanting access to my charts and insights with the markets, you can always check out my Patreon. But anyway, let's jump into it. Let's get that chart up here. Here we go. Well, let's keep an eye on this for a little bit. Let's let that marinate while we break some things down. So, starting with the big November news, Ripple CEO met with Donald Trump earlier this month, and shortly after, XRP saw a breakout rally. Actually, while Bitcoin and Ethereum did take a hit, that is that blue line right there. Everyone was talking about this resistance at 75 cents, and we destroyed it. So the meeting had fueled speculation about Ripple's potential in a role in shaping the U.S. financial policy, especially as we look ahead in Trump's inauguration in January. XRP's price action reflected a renewed investor confidence, likely driven by this high-profile meeting and the possibility of regulatory clarity, which if you are a crypto person, regulatory clarity is like an efficient government. It's just not a thing, So let's talk about why I liked it and why I decided to actually buy it. Because if you've been watching any of my recent streams, I've broken down Doge, Pepe. There's been a lot of coins, and XRP just kind of seems to get tossed in there. It's been called out in every one of my streams, but I've told you guys this is not a meme coin. So unlike all the other cryptocurrencies that focus on like a speculative value, XRP is actually designed for a specific purpose, facilitating fast, low-cost international payments, which is huge. Ripple's partnership with major financial institutions show that XRP actually has real-world utility, which for sure sets it apart. I guess we can say Ethereum's kind of the roadmap. Doge, you can maybe buy a Tesla with Doge. That's real world. This has a million more use cases. So transactions with XRP are actually completed in seconds with fees that are a fraction of a cent, which is a game changer compared to a Bitcoin, which is higher fees and I don't know, a year for confirmation times. It seems like that. I've had people pay me in Bitcoin and Ethereum. In fact, if you wanted to buy my course or anything like that, you can send me Ethereum or Bitcoin. And waiting for that to finalize, there are sometimes you're just like, did this guy do it? Did he do it right? Did he click the send button? So Ripple's focus on integrating blockchain into the financial system definitely gave me confidence. This is a long-term play. While Bitcoin aims to disrupt the system, XRP aims to work with it. And if you've been following any of my streams from back in the day, I even went on a crypto channel. I told you guys, if we were going to adopt crypto, we're not just ditching the US dollar and jumping all in Bitcoin, and we're just going to go to the store and spend our little Bitcoins or Ethereum. I even said the banks are going to find a way to use it, work with it, and that's how it's going to take place. And XRP definitely stands to be that bridge, which I know decentralization could be a drawback for some. But in my view, this trade-off, well worth it, especially with this institutional backing. So to quickly revisit the comparison between XRP and Bitcoin decentralized, fully decentralized, where Ripple controls a significant portion of XRP, definitely making it more centralized. So Bitcoin has often been seen as a digital gold. In fact, it was invented or created to be a gold 2.0, a store of value. XRP, on the other hand, is utility focused, targeting cross-border payments. Let's say another thing, Bitcoin's capped is supply at 21 million. We're at 19 million. The last coin will be created in, I think, 2041. And XRP is a larger supply managed and periodically released by Ripple. Sounds a lot like shares and dilution, but hey, that's the name of the game, right? Both coins have their strengths, but XRP's utility and their vision for global payments is definitely a compelling reason why you should at least do your homework on this one. So to talk about the regulatory shakeup, SEC Chair Gary Gensler announced he plans to step down on January 20th, right after Trump's inauguration. So this timing definitely sparked speculation about a more crypto-friendly regulatory approach under this new leadership. Ripple has been locked in a legal battle with the SRC over XRP's classification as a security. So a change in leadership could signal a more favorable outcome for Ripple and potentially set a precedent for other cryptocurrencies. Again, this is still in its infancy stage, and we're still just getting there. It seems like we've done a lot with Bitcoin, but that's literally just Bitcoin. So we got to kind of pick up the stragglers and handle a lot of other things as well. And then this could be a awesome case for it. Um, so for all of them, not just XRP. Um, now, as far as like we're going to jump into the charts here because right now I'm on Coinbase and again locked into a battle. This was seen as a scam. I'm sure you guys have all seen headlines about it was a scam. It was removed from markets. Anyway, all of that's done and it slowly got released back onto Coinbase. It's even now on Robinhood. You can buy XRP on Robinhood, which I think is absolutely amazing. You just kind of I don't know if it justifies it, but it's definitely not Pancake Swap or peer to peer. Gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? You know what I'm talking about. I don't want to say it finalizes it. You know the word. We're moving on. So we are going to let's just pull up XRP on a different. Let's go to Kraken because you're not going to hear me talk too much about these previous levels right here. There was a $2 psychological level back here. I think this was like 330. Yeah, 330. I'm sure $3 was another psychological level. Back then, I just don't think we were ready for crypto at that time. Bitcoin was hyping and pumping, which means all the altcoins are pumping. You've heard it. A rising tide will raise all ships. So whenever I zone things out, I'm on Coinbase. That's what I buy it on. Unless you're following again my account, I do have a Robinhood account that I post everything on. You guys know I bought Bitcoin in this push up, and I'm going to keep buying it as well. Again, so here's this 75 cent level everyone was talking about. There's huge resistance, and then we just decimate that completely, blow past that. So it jumped up. And if you were watching my previous streams, you saw me talk about this, and I bought it strictly as a technical play. In fact, had I done a little bit more homework, I probably would have bought a little bit more. I've already added on to it. And as it stands, I will probably add a little bit more if it does pull back to this 110 area. But I'm not trading it. I think this is a buy and a hold for me. So it had jumped up. Now we had the bull rally in, and we've seen a lot of these. And you've heard me say, if you watched any one of my streams, I will judge the bulls by the bears. When the bears show up, that tells me who's who. And the bears showed up, and we went nowhere. You've seen a lot of earnings come out where everybody gets excited, and the next day it just comes back down. That tells me not a single person thinks it's actually worth that. So we pushed up to here, and yeah, there was some profit taking. We hit that dollar psychological level, and everyone just looked around. No one was selling. Everyone agreed. There was a few profit takers, and that's it. So when I saw this sideways action, I thought this is an easy trade just from technicals. I'll trade charts that look like this all day long just as a trader, which I am a full-time trader, so this is just what I do. I'm going to go long here. I'm going to put my stop right below this wick. If it breaks 99 cents, I'm out. But we didn't. We hit that, and we just rallied. We based, and we rallied again. On this pullback is where I added on. So my average cost is about 120 right now. But right now, we have lower highs. We have higher lows right into the zone, playing that game of tug of war. So I'm curious, do we see another ramp up? And that's definitely what's on my mind and what I'm watching. However, if it does break and come back down, again, 115, 110 is where I think it'll start to find that support. That's where I'm going to add on probably one more final time. I won't be the first buyer. If it sells off and flattens out, I'll add on. If it continues to sell off, I'm still going to add on some more, but I'll let the selling do its thing. When it turns around, then I'll add on. It's kind of my play right now. As a trader, I would keep an eye on this pennant right here. This is that we're going up or down right here. I would put my stop right below this last low right here, 126.5. If it comes back down to 126.5, all we're doing is not going up, which is not going down. It's horizontal. So if that breaks, we're headed down. That's a lower low. We're looking for a lower low. At that point, we're trending down. So right now, I'm actually hoping for the breakout up, and we just send this thing. Again, there's a very real world use case scenario for this. I hate saying do your own due diligence, but just use your own discretion. Just stay aware of the broader market trends when trading overall. Bitcoin pulling back. This kind of defied Bitcoin and Ethereum last time. It had enough hype. We were also at some very low levels. So with this being in the mix of Bitcoin hype and any kind of meme coins, because for a while there, I think this was categorized as a meme coin. That's for the Wall Street bets kids, the crypto nerds. Um, should Bitcoin pull back? We don't know if it's going to just sit that one out. So again, don't put yourself at too much risk. But I'm very curious. How do you feel about this just XRP hype? So is it the future of global payments? Or are you skeptical? We know talking about crypto in previous years, it's either a religion or a scam. There's kind of like no in between. It's kind of cool that we're breaking that barrier and kind of diving into it. So just let me know in the comments down below, just where are you at with this one? It's definitely been a coin to cover. Again, being called out in all my streams, I just had to make its own video because I finally decided to buy it, and it's panning out. I hope it continues to do well. If you want to join my trading community and just access all my charts, you have all my yellow boxes. Check out the Patreon link. It is pinned in the description, but I'll also pin it in the comments down below. That's also where you'll see the previous live streams. I'll toss them up there, so you just don't have to search. Like I said, I've covered Doge, Pepe. We've covered all the cryptos in my previous streams. But again, thank you for watching. Just don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that bell icon if you want more insights on the markets trading. Markets and trading. I'm working on it. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.